All right, everybody, how's it going out there? Want to do a product review for you guys today, and this is on RME's Fireface UC interface. Now, this is a higher end interface that has both the preamps and the converters built into it, and it's a pretty high quality unit. It's about $1,300 brand new on Amazon, so it's definitely not cheap. Not super expensive, but definitely not cheap. So we're going to do a real quick review on this and hope you guys like it as much as I like it. All right, so over here, let's start at the top here. Over here we get two preamps. We get two inputs right here. Of course, these come with two preamps, so that's really nice. Remember, the preamps are what boost the microphone signal up to what's called a line level signal that can then be converted into a digital signal to go into your computer and into your DAW and so forth. All right. Now, we also see that these two inputs can also be used as line inputs as well. Maybe you've already sent the microphone signal through a preamp, whether it be a mixing board or an external preamp, and all you need to do is convert it. You can use these two inputs as line inputs. One of the things that I like about this is it seems to be built really nice and sturdy. It has these nice clip locks right here where when you connect your XLR cables, it's going to lock into place. I really like that. It's just a sign of a well-made product. Of course, these are combo jacks, so you can use a 1/4 inch plugs as well here. And we have 48 volts of phantom power for both of these channels. And so that's awesome for when you're using condenser microphones that require 48 volt phantom power. We also have our signal lights here. Green means that you're at an optimal level. And of course, we have the red clip lights. That means you're distorting, and that's not good, so stay away from that. Now over here we have two more inputs. Okay, now these do not have built-in preamps, but they can be used as instrument inputs, say to plug in your bass guitar, for example, if you want to directly record it, or your acoustic guitar or your electric acoustic guitar or anything of that sort. You can use these as instrument inputs. You can also use these as an extra pair of line inputs as well. Again, we have the lights that tell us when the signal is at an optimal level and when it's too high. Now over here, we have our digital display, and we have this knob right here. This is kind of the main controller of this unit, all right? So basically what you do is you push this knob to select which channel you're dealing with. That's going to allow you to adjust the level on the right channel. And so it's very nice and compact here and all in one simple place. Now over here we have our things like word clock and SPDIF and ADAT, and all of this stuff has to do with the clocking and conversion stuff that's built into the interface. So if you're using an external word clock or SPDIF or ADAT, these green lights will light up, but most of the time, I have a feeling in most cases, we'll be using the host converters, and so that red light will be on. Then we have some more lights over here that indicate our MIDI information if we're using MIDI, because in a second we got this MIDI in-out port over here. So this indicates what the different MIDI inputs and outputs that we're using. And then over here, we have our headphone jack. Okay, we have our headphone jack over here. All right. I like these handles that come with it. That's pretty cool. This is also meant to be put in a rack. You can put this in a rack and it will sit just nicely. Now, let's look at the back side of this interface, starting on the left. So over here, we have the place where the power adapter plugs in. Here we have our on and off switch. This turns the unit on and off. Okay, obviously. I mean, all of that is just common sense. Here we have our USB 2.0 jack. So this is a USB interface. So keep that in mind that you do need USB ports on your computer to use this. Or if you don't have USB ports, you're going to need some kind of adapter or something that will allow you to use this with your computer. Now, over here we have word clock. You can actually hook this up to an external clocking device, and you can slave this to that device. Now, you know, the clock that's built into this is really high quality, so I don't really see much of a reason to do that unless you just have like a clock that is really expensive and you really like it. I don't really see a reason that much to use these. The converters and the clock that are built into this thing sound amazing. Now here we have ADAT. We have an ADAT in and ADAT out, and we have SPDIF in and SPDIF out. Now this is awesome because this gives us more channels. Okay, this gives us more ability to hook up other devices to this unit so that we can have more options. All right, so you can use another interface with this, and say, for example, if you need more inputs that have preamps, like if you're recording drums or something of that sort, and that interface will, after converting the signal to a digital signal, it can transfer those channels via either the ADAT or SPDIF and then run those into your computer. So it's really cool because you can really expand your I/O with these digital options here. Now let's look at the bottom of this unit. Here we have our balanced line outputs. Okay, so you can run, you can run these out to your monitors. You can run them out to external hardware gear, whatever you want to do. All right. And over here we have our balanced line inputs. Okay, so you can actually, just like these two jacks here can operate as line inputs, these are more line inputs for you. Actually, these can operate as line inputs as well. So you technically have 8 possible line inputs depending on how you use them. But these here are dedicated line inputs only. All right, so for example, an example where this could come in handy is routing out audio from here to an external compressor or EQ or something, and then routing it back in. That would be an example where, that might come in handy. So closing up, I just want to say that this interface is really nice. And the thing that I like about it is that it combines the preamps and the converters in one nice little convenient small box. It's very portable, very high quality, pristine, clean preamps, and very high quality conversion as well. Gives you the highest sample rates that people are using in the industry today. And I just really recommend this product. It's about $1,200, maybe $1,300 on Amazon. I will leave the link in the description, so make sure that you click on that link to go straight to the page where you can check this out and possibly buy it as well. I really encourage you to buy it. This is a great unit. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that link and go check this out, and have a great day.